Hello, this is SimmingAngelIvy coming to you live, trying to show you a file that I call My Big World. I started with one family and decided to conquer it all with eight, all eight worlds, completely full, packed with, we're talking hospitals, airports, a circus, all kinds of different things that the lovely people, all of you out there, put on the gallery. So if you see something like your CC or other things, that's that's awesome. So first I will start with Brindleton Bay. Okay, in Brindleton Bay I actually started with Deshaun Lyon. Um, that's my first household I put. Here you can see it on the right hand side. And you can also see my next family. I put a house next to him and another house. And my goal was to put a diversity of people with some with one child, some with no children, some with lots. Then there's completely single people, and then there's like an orphanage here. Um, I made some vets. I wanted people to have plenty of pets, and not everybody has a pet. I put a country club in here, and who can live without Salty Paws Saloon. So this Davis family is actually made uh, almost an identical replica of myself and my husband. And I love this world. I absolutely love Brindleton because of the the hospital and the park, the Pupperstone Park. Who could live without taking their dog on a walk? And then there's my chef and his family, and there is Shepherd. She is actually an owner of a vet clinic in the other world. So let's see. I suppose I have to hit play, so I'll hit play on Deshaun. Deshaun is really awesome. He's a musician. In fact, I put a recording studio in town that one of my friends made. And she did an awesome job on it. She really did. I have a few things that a couple of my friends made for me on here. As soon as it loads, you will get to see what I have. I love reading some of these things that it says, resizing windows, doing this, that. And Deshaun happens to be out right now. So he's poor guy's trying to sing Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Da. Too cute. He is just adorable. I have to admit he's one of my favorite characters that I have made. And while I don't understand some of this, I thought I would just give it a go. And welcome to the stream. I see that there's someone watching, and I want to say welcome. Feel free to talk or not talk, just however you want to do. So we're going to go to Forgotten Hollow. And I put, animal shelter here because I thought this lady and her daughter, they have this beautiful Dalmatian. I thought they could run the animal shelter. Again, most of this is taken from the gallery, quite a bit. And I know you see that my family here, the Wren family that I created, the CC has been incredibly crazy. The mods, everything. I cannot seem to get it straight. Most of my people end up nude or bald or this or that, and I'm still trying to work that out. This couple I could not do without. Rosemary and Thyme. That was one of my favorite shows. I had to put them in here. Had to put them. And then I took the Witch's Brew Cafe. It's a Forgotten Hollow kind of thing. Kind of something creepy. And here is another, this is a founders of the shelter. So then we will go on to the next world. So this San Mashuno. Okay, so I filled all the apartments um, with lovely families. I put a spice restaurant over here in the spice market area. Thought, why not? And I put a sim art gallery over here. Again, like I said, taken from the gallery because I thought, they need an art place here. As you can see, there's all these apartments are filled to like there's just all kinds of people, diverse of people, or they're artists or vets or party people. This I took the Corey family. I took from our. I used to be in a series of voiceover called Back in the Office. And so I had to put the Corey family in here. And one of the gals in here is the reason why there is a recording studio. So anyway, back to what I was saying about all these apartments are filled except for the Culpeper. I decided in my bright idea of putting rules together that I would try to take down the apartment because I thought when it said build mode, you could actually tear down the whole thing. Well, no, it just emptied out all the rooms, and so I have to recreate that. And as you can see, it's slow going. That is all I have so far. So that was kind of a interesting mistake to make. And now we will go to Windinburg. Now, Windinburg, I decided that there needed to be schools. So there's an elementary school. There's still a coffee place because the high schoolers are going to want to go to a coffee shop. So there's high school, there's a library, and some of this was probably already here. Jones is one of my families. I had to recreate their hairstyles and outfits because again, with all the CC and mods, they lost everything. So, and here in the ancient ruins is an airport. And of course, there's a daycare for the little ones. And some of these places I kept, like, I added this colorful wedding venue. I thought it was really something neat. And this, Rivet Bowling and Dining. This is something my daughter created for me. And it is the most gorgeous bowling alley. I mean, it's filled with everything. And again, another coffee shop and another one of my families. Not like I said, not my family's. Someone off the gallery. I put the recording studio here in the Chalet Gardens. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. I had to put in another vet clinic. I just my thing. So you can see I have filled this with different, like I said, aliens, vampires, you name it. This is the hospital. So I never thought of having looked up a hospital before, but I decided to this time. And there's just I had to put some famous people in here. So Leonardo da Vinci, whoever made him on the gallery, is awesome. And Sweet George's Bakery. I love bakeries. I absolutely love bakeries. So that's the four worlds right there. So we'll now go to Magnolia Promenade. So here I took out some retail spot. Uh, I put the crazy cat lady. I just could not. I thought that was the most hilarious thing. So gotta have my crazy cat lady living in this town. There is a pizzeria right by her. There is still the motel, and there is a clothing place. I forgot about that. In the Sanmai Shuno world, I did put another clothing store. Because I thought, it was a shopping district, gotta have a store. So this might not look like much, or it might look all out of whack, out of skew, but this is one of the first times I've ever filled a world. So Lee Wendowski, I made that family. I put this. Somebody put this on their cheerful songwriter, and since I have a song guy myself, I thought that would be great. I put in a movie park. I miss going to the cinema, movies, however you want to call it, and Cake My Day Bakery. Another family. So there's like families in between here, and I had to put an Italian restaurant. And there's a couple there expecting a baby. And then, of course, the Zen restaurant and a vegetarian restaurant. So a little something for everybody. There's Asian on the Wharf. I thought that was really neat. Mimsy's Cottage Cafe. There is the Jacobs family, and these guys are farmers. I think or hope that sometime, if anybody is listening out there, that there will be farmland somewhere. Addition to this world or another world. So, this is a retirement home, so I had to put in a nursing home, and I never thought of doing that before. In fact, the first time I actually created a elderly person, which was recently, I did not. I recorded that one a couple times, and the voice didn't go through. I finally recorded it a third time, but I had not put it out here yet. And when I labeled it as an LP, which really, I guess it's cast video, so Creative Sims. So I had to put these. My friend made these. I had to put thieves next to the prison. Yes, there's a prison, and there is a scientist, a couple scientists who live here, and they have pit bulls. These pit bulls are nice, but they're for protection, and hopefully people don't take them wrong. But they're being trained and brought up right. This character Dean is one that my husband made. So in a few of these you'll see some of that. So this is a mental facility, as you can see. I had to have one of those. You know, um, Rock climbing center. I thought this was cool. Whoever made this was amazing, and I needed to go through and actually put their names like in the comments or something. Not just to let you guys know who I actually got these from. So, and Boggs, that's another one my husband made. He made him for. I was going to do a living off the grid challenge, which I still will do, but I had failed at it and failed at it, but I'm not giving up. Anyway, he's one of the guys for that. And then there's Cooper, and there's a Greek restaurant and a police station, and then the lounge and the museum were already there. His houses were there. I just filled them with random people. So this is Oasis Springs, and it brings us to our last world, which is Willow Creek. Okay, Willow Creek I decided to put a haunted restaurant there. And a circus. Who can live without a circus? I just think it's the best thing. When I was, about 15 years old, I got to ride on an elephant with two of my younger cousins. And let me tell you, it was an interesting thing. I wish I could do it again. Um, it was, the elephant, even though it was moving slow, it almost felt like you were going to fall off. Even though we were strapped in and couldn't fall off, it just was that. So, anyway, back to some of these other things. So, here is another vet clinic, the starter, another lounge. I thought this was neat. Someone's train house that they made. Just a variety. And like I said, it might look out of skew to you guys like this building should be over here or this should be over there. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't trying to slap things down, but in a way, I'm glad I did because I'm pretty proud of the fact that I actually got this done. This person here is actually one of my close friends slash adopted daughter. So, as you can see, those are the 8 worlds. This is Simming Angel Ivy over and out. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will try to get you a schedule of more of my streams. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Have an awesome week.